him his position that he just stated.
No. There's no meaning.
Because you weren't listening.
There's no purpose in me doing
because
that.
You weren't listening.
Back to him the position that was just stated to you.
This is the religion chat guy. I gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
No, nothing has a meaning, dude. Why do I have to repeat myself? That there's no meaning. There's no substance of me doing that.
I'm the nihilist here. Okay. Then.
He doesn't
so
care.
Why DNA? I have a quick question for you. So
no. You wait 1 second.
Where are you getting that there's no meaning?
And you want me to like literally clarify what I'm telling you?
Yeah, I'm not clear.
Well, you couldn't say this position back to him,
the most incompetent, retarded shit I've ever heard in my life.
You hear what you want to hear. You hear what you
want to hear. Hold on. Yeah, the incompetency is coming from what you're saying.
So, sorry, whatever.
He's not even saying it.
I don't care.
Why DNA? What you said?
He's just over-talking and interrupting because he's too intellectually weak to engage.
Yeah, I'm not seeing where you infer that meaning doesn't exist.
Like, holy shit, dude. Like, I can't, bro. It's impossible. You're just something's wrong with you.
Where are you getting this idea?
The very thing you believe.
Where are you getting the idea that meaning doesn't exist?
I don't think you know what my position is.
And then you have these schizo redefinitions.
You just have this idea in your head.
Keep interrupting him.
You have this idea in your head of what you want my position to be, and then you say I'm contradicting myself when I say something that contradicts the idea of what you want me to believe.
Why are you talking to me?
Why do you keep talking about him? Let him respond to you.
You never answer my question because you realize how retarded you are. Why are you talking?
Did you hear a word I just said? Did you hear a word I just said?
Okay,
this is like an intellectually weak 17-year-old.
That in itself has a meaning.
I think this guy is trolling. This guy isn't serious.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression as well.
That's like, look at this guy. Here comes a schizo agnostic.
You'd have to be like exceptionally stupid.
This guy's trolling. This guy's trolling.
Hey, DNA, can we do a temperature check real quick?
Can we do an autism check for you?
Okay, I do have autism.
Nothing wrong with lying for God.
I do have autism.
Nothing wrong with lying for God.
There's no meaning, guys. I'm going to still talk to this guy.
DNA, can I ask you a question now?
I am autistic. I'm still making good points.
It's just a bunch of chemical reactions that are happening.
I want to know about your nihilism and what makes you a nihilist.
There's no meaning.
Who's a nihilist?
Dumpster Baby.
Where do you keep saying there's no meaning? Where are you getting that from?
Dumpster Baby literally says...
Where are you conferring?
And life has no substance.
No. Where from free will not existing is there an entailment?
What he said. It's literally what came out of his fucking mouth.
Yeah, I'm clear on that.
That's a leap you
You're basically an edgy atheist that's like fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'm not clear. Hold on.
You're an edgy retarded.
I mean, that's ironic, but listen.
Lie for God. I love Christians.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not clear.
This is what I mean. When I say atheists dehumanize themselves, I really mean they dehumanize themselves. Like they're literal fucktards on Earth. That's why
there's no nihilist over here.
Listen.
Put themselves in a cage and call themselves primates.
Seems like you're afraid of engaging.
Yeah, DNA.
There's no free
will.
What a weak fucking child.
DNA.
I asked this fucktard. Hypothetically,
you want to repeat your question? I'm glad. Listen, I would gladly answer your question if you let me answer it.
How can there be a meaning in life if everything's meaningless?
DNA. You're just like.
I never said everything is meaningless. I never said that.
Hold on, DNA. You're just.
I never said everything is meaningless.
Why are you guys still engaging with
We heard you. I know your response. He's just trolling at this point. He's afraid of engaging. So let's.
Why are you guys still engaging with him? Just ignore him. He doesn't want to have a conversation. Ignore him.
Bob.
I don't want to have a conversation.
Let's be clear, Bob. So
Yeah,
let's hear Monkeyboy ask him a question.
I have a reason why I don't.
Yeah, so maybe rather than reproducing the question that there's going to be an entailment, actually derive the entailment, right? You're saying from him espousing free will does not exist, right? He's making a negative existential claim. Somehow that's going to infer that meaning does not exist, right? I'm not clear on how that's the case. So maybe draw an inference so I can properly see the entailment.
Why'd you say all those words? He doesn't understand what they mean. He doesn't understand what those words mean.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably why he's muted.
I didn't say those words, you retard. I was steel manning what the other guy was saying, you fucktard.
Hey, yeah, but you strong-man that. You did
steel man or steel man? Steel man or steel man?
I'm not the person that's saying life has no meaning, you fucking retard.
Are you conflating steel and straw?
Steel manning what he's saying.
Yeah, you're conflating steel and straw.
I've been asking to ask a question for a while.
Some shit.
I want to ask you a question, bro. I'm very interested.
There's no meaning. Why are you talking to me? You don't answer that question.
Okay. Does anybody in this
room? He doesn't believe there's no meaning.
Does anybody in this room believe life has no meaning?
Dumpster baby.
So.
No.
Dumpster baby.
No.
Oh, that guy.
Yes,
nobody in this room. Nobody in this room.
DNA, come on, bud. You're being belligerent, man. Stop being belligerent.
It's what he said.
No, you're being dishonest. You're being dishonest. You're lying for God.
No.
You know, what does it say about false witness?
Saying life has no purpose, saying there's no purpose, and there's no meaning is synonymous.
False witness.
Wait, one second. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it slowly, though.
But he never said there's no purpose.
Saying there's no purpose and saying there's no meaning is synonymous.
That's false. Actually, no. Wait.
That's
No, that's false.
I haven't been listening.
That's completely false.
Synonymous.
They're not
you
synonymous.
hear the first 4 words of my argument and then you turn your brain off.
This
Okay.
is what happens.
Meaning and purpose are not synonymous, right? They're dissonant.
Hang on. I gotta disengage from the conversation and be a mod. If you're gonna keep calling people a retard and insulting them rather than engaging with them in conversation when they're trying to respond to stuff you're saying, I'm just gonna leave you muted for a long time. So please have a conversation and stop this nonsense.
But what if they're objectively slow? What then?
Objectively slow? I bet you don't know what objective even means.
Slow and talk to someone unless you're saying that.
DNA, everyone in here understands my position except you.
Yeah, I mean, you're the only one not
tracking. Everyone's an atheist understands your position. Everyone that is pretty stupid does.
So you're saying atheism? Hold on. Does atheism entail stupidity?
So one time, you have a definition of A, the other time definition.
Yeah, does atheism entail stupidity in your view?
Every single time you redefine your word.
Anything.
You say that, well, there's no meaning in life, but I create my own meanings of life.
Yeah,
it's context based. In reality.
It's context based. There's no grand purpose of the universe. I believe purpose and meaning is created by humans.
Yeah, where are you getting this idea that they're synonymous? Where are you getting this?
Yeah, I did say they're synonymous.
Yeah, where are you getting this? Do you have like some reference citation, some like literature I can read?
No, let me ask you the question then. What's the difference between purpose and meaning then? Come on.
Yeah, I take meaning to be some form of linguistic string of symbols. It's gonna
linguistic trade up symbol.
Yeah, a linguistic
string of symbols. You're saying meaning cannot have an action? Wait 1 second. You're saying meaning cannot have an action.
I take it that meaning is a property of utterance.
You know what linguistic is, right?
Yeah, I just said it. I take it that.
Fuck's sake, you're retarded. I can't take it.
Yeah, I'm retarded? How am I retarded?
Fucktard.
What do you mean I'm using random words? What random words am I using? Yes, linguistics.
Control now.
You don't know what linguistics is? The study of language? Like, what are you talking about?
He's muted anyway. We can move on.
What is he talking about? I'm retarded. I'm using random words. I just said.
I don't know. He's muted. We can move on.
He committed suicide by mods because he didn't want to engage with monkeyboy. Obvious.
Like the difference between meaning and purpose, like purpose is what something was designed for, like a hammer. It was designed for hammering things, so its purpose is a hammer. Meaning is what, like, I guess would be like the ultimate, like the understanding of why something is, you know, I would say. That's my definition anyways, right? So like, I don't think he understood.
The line is kind of fuzzy between those things.
But I don't think he understood when you said grounding, right? So I think maybe next time use, there is no ultimate purpose. No, there's no intrinsic purpose or ultimate purpose. Outside of what we give ourselves for life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is my entire point. Like, there's no like universal purpose to humans existing. I create my own purpose in my own life from my own like it's my values and like what my want. That's where I derive my purpose from. Like, why do I exist? Well, I have to decide that for myself. I don't think there's no higher power. Dictating that to me, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just take it that what it means to say something has purpose is there's going to be like reason, or some like one's going to have access to a justifier for the status of something, whether that be ontological or some other matter, right? Like if I say I have a hammer,
that's what I'm saying. I don't think there's any ontological reason for existence. Right?
Yeah, it's just going to be like pragmatic.
We have to create that subjectively for ourselves.
And of course,
the funny thing is the way I look. The funny thing is the way I look at it is God doesn't actually give people purpose. He gives them function, right? God doesn't need anything, right? God is God, so He doesn't need to give someone a purpose. Because like when you give someone a purpose, that means they're there to do something for somebody else to fulfill something, right? Where a function is just an operation. This thing just operates in a way it does, right? So God doesn't actually give humans purpose. He gives them function because He needs nothing.
I like that. I like that point of view. Actually, that's an interesting point of view.
By the way, are there any theists in the room that are interested in debate?
What?
I'm just here for the vibes.
Debate what?
I'm just asking Fallen whether there are any theists in the room interested in a debate.
Yeah, debate what though?
What do you eat for what do you eat?
What do you want to debate?
Water? Do you drink water?
Theism,
what
I guess. I mean...
theism? What in theism?
Yeah, the existence of God.
Yeah, for example.
The existence of God?
Mm-hmm.
What about the existence of God do you want to debate?
Yeah, he's asking if you're willing to engage in a dialect and whether or not there's an
something that's crashing down.
So basically, me prove that God exists?
Yeah.
I mean, we
that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
That's not going to happen just as much as we can't prove God
I can't prove
doesn't
it to
exist,
you.
right? It's difficult to prove So the existence or non-existence of something that's immaterial. The definition is very ambiguous as well. It depends on like the religion. It's difficult to prove something that's immaterial in that sense.
I'm glad you picked it up because he wasn't actually concerned in debating you. What he wanted to do was put God on trial.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he doesn't actually want to like. Marco, if you actually want to hold an affirmative and prove through naturalistic means why God can't exist by necessity.
What do you mean?
Yeah, if you're going to
atheism.
Claim, sure.
What do you mean? Atheism doesn't entail naturalism.
If you want to give us a subjective proof on why God doesn't exist, I'm happy to listen to it.
Yeah, I can give an argument.
I'm happy to debate you on that.
Yeah, I can give an argument.
Oh, because
let's see how clever you are when you're being stood on trial.
Yeah, I mean, I can give an argument.
You want to take that up?
Yeah, sure. So monkeyboy already said that he's going to take that on. So go ahead, monkeyboy.
Yeah, I'll gladly take this up. Yeah, so I'm just going to make an argument that there's going to be a dichotomy between descriptivism and not semantic externalism. Referential theory.
Sorry, Marco, why? I thought it was you, bro. If it's you, yeah. If it's someone else, I can't be bothered.
What? You want to debate me specifically?
Yeah, you're the one who came in and said he wants to debate.
Yeah, but first you gotta take on the undergrad, then you could take the professor.
Bro, I don't know why you're setting the rules. Like I'm just saying, he's the one who said it. I'm like, yep, cool, challenge accepted. Why aren't you talking?
I mean, Marco, do you want to?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm willing to present the argument. Yeah. So, do you believe in God? That's like going to be the usual definition in classical theism.
No. As I said, mate, you're the one who's going to prove to us why God can't exist.
Yeah, but you need
it's going to depend on how you cash out God.
It doesn't.
Wait, I have
matter
a question.
what I believe in, mate. So
you have to define. You have to define.
It doesn't matter what he believes.
I have a question. Why do you have to prove something that doesn't exist?
Yeah, wait.
Wait.
Listen to him. All I want to do is shift the burden straight.
Wait, you have to. Together, we have to.
You're the one who opened up the argument. I don't know why I've got to start with the opening statement.
Together we have to
The opening statement's on
establish
the Let's go for
an
it.
agreement on a definition of God that we're debating. Otherwise, it's way too diffuse.
The debate is, dude.
I don't have the opening statement. I'm not making a challenge. I don't have the opening statement.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
Marco,
this
define the God that you're trying to disprove. I don't know.
Go ahead. Make your argument.
Yeah.
Do you drink water?
So the first step, right, when you're presenting a philosophical argument, is going to be establishing the terms. Right, so that's all we are doing, whether we're on the same page, whether we are talking about the same thing. Because I don't want to disprove some God that you might not believe in. Happens to be the case that you meant something else. So I want us first to agree on the terms.
Right? No, sorry. The whole point of, are you saying that there's a potential
this
of
is how
a God?
philosophical argumentation
So
works.
are you saying there's potential? Are you saying there's a potential that a God could exist?
Depends what you mean by a God.
Yeah, you understand.
It's either no gods exist or a God exists. Like,
you understand that the term God is going to be nominal, right? It's just going to be like a vacuum.
Are you holding God position or not God position? Which one is it?
He can try to disprove Buddha to you, but I don't think you believe in Buddha.
Tell us why that's true.
He wants to tell
us why that's true. I'll sit and wait and listen.
Yeah, this guy's a moron.
So I don't need to talk for you guys to prove your point.
Yeah,
ADJ, he wants to talk about the God that you believe in. He doesn't want to talk about a God that you do not believe in.
No, actually, that's fine, Marco.
You guys came in here, open the chat.
No.
Holding the not God position. Tell us
okay,
why
yeah,
not God.
That's fine. That's fine. Marco, he can use like a proprietary definition of God, and he can give his falsification for that. That's fine if you want to go like that.
If it's not God, it's Yahweh and Zeus and everything combined, like everything in between, like
listen, I just want to disprove your specific God that you believe in, Edge. So you can present the God that you believe in, and we are going to happily disprove that God specifically.
Okay, tell us why. I believe in the Christian God. Tell us why.
Which God you believe in, right?
The Christian God.
It's a Christian God. Perfect.
Yeah, do you
drink
water?
It's a Christian God, right?
Yep.
And the Christian God is going to be understood as whole independent of all else. That has the property of aseity, self-sufficient, and he has a mind, so he's going to be like an agent with omniproperties. Omniproperties are going to be great-making properties, like omniscience, omnipotence, omnibenevolence, right?
Sure.
Okay. So when it comes to God being omnibenevolent, right? Do you think that evil exists?
I don't know how criticism of evil disproves God.
This is just a question. This is not.
No, this is again. You have to go into an opening statement. Your position is not God. Whether evil exists or not.
I'm just saying. I wanted to go with the argument.
Why can't you answer a direct question?
One second. Okay, sorry.
I think that if you believe that.
If that's the standard, Marco, do you still beat your girlfriend?
So the reason why I asked you is
because I think
that if you believe in God with His properties,
are you saying
that he's making?
He asked a continuous question.
How is he making a loaded question? When has he made it a loaded question?
Because all you guys are doing is burden shift. Like you guys.
No, he's not burden shifting. He's not shifting a burden on you. He's just going to bring an input.
You don't have to.
Listen, no.
You don't have to disprove the concept that you can't demonstrate exists.
Edge, why are you afraid of answering a question?
Because
why are you afraid of answering a question?
A clarifying question
and then
isn't
immediately
shifting the
you're
burden.
It's a known paradox.
All right, Ned is going to overtalk.
Yeah, because you're dumb, right?
Okay, cool, man.
A clarifying question isn't shifting the burden.
Well, if he's trying to,
It is shifting the burden.
He's weaseling out of answering the question.
I don't know how I'm weaseling out. I got challenged, and you guys are making me do the opening statement.
Oh, if you're not weaseling out, answer the question.
Listen.
Abysmal, do you still beat up your mother?
No, that's a loaded question.
Hey, if you're not going to weasel out, answer the question.
Answer the question. Don't weasel out.
No.
Nope.
Hold on.
Not a loaded question. Go ahead and answer his question. If you can't, I can't help you. Sorry, buddy.
Do you know how it's malformed? I'll tell you why.
No, I can give you a tantamount question, right?
No, okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
there we go. No,
so
John,
John acts as if he has a dog, Marco acts as for specificity on the breed of dog, and then you say shifting the burden.
No, this is just shifting the burden, and I can tell you why.
No,
but you guys, can I tell you why?
Yeah, go ahead, give your explanation.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, wonderful. He comes in, he goes, is there any theists in here? He says, I want to challenge you on the idea of theism. Okay, wonderful. Now he wants to go into the specifics of God and go, because there's evil within the universe, why God? So what he's doing is asking me a question to go along and put me on trial.
I didn't hear him ask you why God.
Instead...
Did he utter... Wait, Adge.
Why God? He only asked the first part.
Wow.
You're putting
Adge.
words in his mouth.
Yeah, Adge.
You're literally putting words in his mouth. You're doing exactly what I said you're doing. You're weaseling out because you know the question's going.
That I want to listen.
Yeah, Adge, can you actually engage with his brevity and the verbatim he's actually uttering? No, that's dishonest.
You're adding things to his question. He only asked, is there evil in the world?
No, stop being dishonest.
He only asked you, is there evil in the world?
Sorry, you answer your question.
I think you're being dishonest because you're not asking a question.
No, you're being a disingenuous scumbag right now.
He's just being disingenuous. Don't engage. Just find somebody else to discuss it with if you want to.
Oh no, AVJ has never had.
How are you saying you're being honest and you're putting words in his mouth?
You drink water. So do you drink water?
Is there any theist besides Adge who can possibly engage?
Listen, I will play devil's advocate.
If he was trying to make a point relevant to the conversation, he was like setting it up in a way that it took 20 minutes.
Yeah, he just lied.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, he just
lied.
He
was asking like 10 questions.
No, he asked one question.
Honestly,
What 10 questions did he ask? Actually, name 2 questions he asked.
Challenge someone to a debate.
No, hold on.
An opening statement.
Yeah, no.
Provide.
Yeah, you said he made 10 questions. Provide 2 questions.
Challenge in the affirmative.
Yeah,
God doesn't
when did he ever claim the affirmative? Hang on.
Hold on, Adge.
Emphasizes what I believe in. Somehow that proves that, what I believe in.
When did he ever claim the affirmative, not God?
Yeah, Adge, you can pipe down right now, alright? So how about you answer...
Claiming the negative of God.
Fallen.
The negative is not the same.
Water.
When did he ever claim he wanted to have a formal debate? Right? A
formal
debate.
Saying God doesn't exist is not
a
positive statement. That's not a positive statement.
No, bro, you're just too much of a coward to answer a question because you know he's going to go right into the paradox that he can't answer.
All right, can you answer my question? Do you still beat my
I'll answer after you answer his. I will answer your question after you answer his.
Go ask me that question. I'll answer it for you. Do I still beat my mother? Yes. When we play chess, I beat her every time. There you go. Now, fuck off.
Okay, Fallen, do you mind actually answering the question? Fallen.
Do you just get the chessboard and
Fallen. What were the 2 questions?
Ultimate assertion.
Name 2 questions that he asked.
What's your definition of the word beat?
Edge, we answered your question. Now go ahead and engage with Mark now. Go ahead. Answer the question.
Alright, I'm a Christian and I believe in the Christian God. Now prove not God.
Nope.
Yeah, so do you believe evil exists?
No.
Okay,
he doesn't believe evil exists.
Who here is claiming not God? Who here is claiming not God? I've not heard that come out of anybody's mouth.
So
Marco.
He says no, there is no evil. He doesn't believe in evil. So go from there. It's fine.
Yeah, that's.
You realize if I'm wrong. Sorry, you guys realize if I'm wrong about something, Marco doesn't make that.
Shut your mouth.
Just listen, gentlemen.
You want him to make his argument.
Calm down. Let me finish a statement. There's 4 of you versus 1. Let me make a statement. This should be obvious.
You mean
just because I'm wrong about something, you're still going, bro.
I am.
I just make no. I guess you don't want me to talk.
Go ahead.
No, not really, actually.
Actually, no. We're good without it.
We're good.
I'll stop there.
That's fine.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually like better, so you don't get embarrassed by Marco.
Yeah, I mean, if you're too much of an intellectual cow to answer a direct question, then there's not much to be had. There's no fruitful discussion there.
All right, next topic. What are we talking about?
Is Starfield good or not?
No.
Fuck no. It's terrible. Okay, next topic.
So bad.
I'm kidding.
Dude, it's so bad.
Are you dumbing down the conversation because you know you can't compete?
Yeah.
No, we're dumbing down the conversation.
Wait, hold on.
the person who was having the one of two parts who were having the conversation were just.
It's like you said he didn't want to have a conversation, and then you said he was having a conversation in bad faith. Which one is it?
Wait, ADJ
no.
wasn't
We don't want to
interested
have
in
a
having a
conversation with
conversation.
people that are discussing in bad faith. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're lying.
He wasn't engaged.
Lying. You're just being a liar. All right. Well, you're a liar on your way to hell.
Yeah, so
that's fine.
Yeah, how about you? Yeah, Fallen.
When he offered a conversation, he said no.
Yeah, Fallen.
Let's not talk about
AJ
him.
wanted a conversation.
Hold on, no.
He literally put himself out there.
How about you justify the claim you made earlier?
Challenged him.
Yeah, this guy said that Marco was asking
Hey
like
guys,
10
can
questions.
I explain my position? No. Oh, okay, I guess I'll step out.
Yeah,
well,
Adge,
ADJ's
Adge.
arguing in bad faith.
Adge,
Okay.
Adge, pipe down real quick.
No, when you get asked a direct question, you can't answer. That's where the bad faith comes in.
Hold on, because I want to address
Okay, so you
Fallen.
just have to answer every question.
Yeah, Adge, be quiet
No,
real
just
quick.
answer a question. It was literally the
Abysmal.
first
Hold on.
Stop touching kids.
No, not answering your question.
Just
Sorry,
stop.
bro.
Yeah, just
You gotta
stop
answer
engaging with
questions
him.
first.
Just stop engaging with him.
The obvious answer to that question is I never did. What the fuck?
No, the answer is when I started beating yours.
Bro, you just admitted to that.
Based.
Yeah, Fallen. You said that Marco was asking like 10 questions. Can you like produce 2 questions that he conveyed? Just give me any more than 2.
I over exaggerated. He asked like 4.
Wait.
Particular God do you believe in?
Yeah, so just give me.
Produce 2 of them.
Yeah, just produce 2 of them.
What the fuck? That doesn't help me. Produce 2 of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
10 or 4. Produce 2. What?
Yeah, produce 2 questions
I just
you
want
made.
the not God argument. Just provide that to me. That's what
Nobody's making that God claim.
Yeah,
then
Adge.
I don't care then.
Adge, get off your boyfriend real quick. Alright.
That's what I came here for. I didn't come here for. Let's put God
Hold on.
I came here for not
Look
God
at
doesn't exist.
he's just being.
I'll make a claim the God of the Christian Bible doesn't exist.
No.
The not God argument.
You're being Adge's. Listen, Adge, you're being like.
That, the reason why Yahweh doesn't exist because in chapter 7 there was a goat and the goat then proves I don't care about that.
Wait, don't you believe in Christianity though?
Wait, if I these silly things. Lot's daughter slept with him. Therefore, the God of the Bible is consistent to the sense of
if I can't disprove like the existence of like Shiva, therefore God exists. What?
There's
whoever can do not God doesn't exist and prove it. I want to hear that. That's what I want to.
God doesn't exist. That's your position.
Well, why do you get to the topic? I said if that's his position he's holding, well then I want to argue that. But if it's not, then I don't care.
According to the Christian Bible, according to Christians, there is only one God in existence. I can disprove that God. So I can disprove all gods because there's only one God.
Well, can you disprove all? Can you disprove like any
there's only
sort
one
of God
God
or just all gods?
No, there's only the Christian God. That's the only God that exists. So that's the only God I need to disprove. There are no other gods. What are you talking about?
True.
Wait, what?
Well, the Christians believe there's only one God. No other gods exist. Right? So why argue for other gods? There are no other gods. There's only the one. Now I can disprove the God of the Christian Bible.
Isn't that one of the 10 commandments? You shouldn't have any gods next to God.
So it's not God. It's putting Yahweh on trial. Okay.
So you believe in multiple gods?
Yeah, there is no God.
ADJ, so you're a heretic.
All I'm saying to you is...
Wait, ADJ, so you're a heretic. Is that what you're saying? You believe in several gods. You're a heretic.
Okay, man. All right.
Is that what you're saying?
Again, if you want to put me or God on trial, I don't care about that argument.
No, I think ADJ is just a heretic at this point. He believes in several gods. Fuck. Unlucky.
Yeah, he believes there's more than one God.
That's fine. That's fine, ADJ. If you want to believe that, I respect it.
See how foolish it is? Like they boast, right? They seem so arrogant, and as soon as you get them onto the thing, it's like, all right, we'll prove what you believe.
Are you the one who said that you need a loaded question?
I don't care.
Okay, ready?
Here's what I believe.
This is the same guy who said Marco was mentioned
They're all
loaded.
just like, all they're trying to do is getting me to start making the conversation, right? So they can start having a
Exactly.
No, I
But
don't.
if I
I
say
don't
quietly,
need
just
to.
go, I don't care. I don't care.
I don't believe we can have knowledge of God.
Conversation.
You're so
All they're
dishonest.
doing is sitting there trying to figure. They're going through the mud and throwing it up against the wall. And
Yeah.
I don't believe
Adge.
we can have knowledge
No,
of
I'm not
God.
going through no mud.
Yeah, Adge is well aware. He says
That's all
well.
deception and sophistry at this point.
I'm not arguing. I'm not
Sophistry, hold on.
God's going
Yeah,
to argue against himself.
what's the
right? The Christian
sophistry?
Bible's going to argue against itself. Man,
Yeah, what's the sophistry though?
I don't believe we can have
Okay, you just
knowledge of
prove
God.
Christianity. I'll just become a Muslim then. There we go.
Yeah, what
I guess your whole point's fallen over.
Yeah, can you like not run? Like, what's the sophistry? Hold on, what is the
Yeah, that's what
sophistry?
Muslims say as well. There's only one God.
Yeah, what is the sophistry?
I don't believe
Oh, there
we
we
can
go.
have knowledge
Holes
of
in your
God.
argument everywhere.
Yeah, what is the sophistry?
Yeah, what about the flying spaghetti monster?
Yeah,
Dispute
I
it.
believe in
Yeah, what is the sophistry? You're saying that they're invoking sophistry, appeal to the fallacious errors in his reason.
Oh, when he's being deceitful, saying that I'm acting in bad faith, not having a conversation.
You are acting bad faith.
Listen,
Yes, you are
sorry.
acting
You
now
claimed you made a loaded
Now you're
question.
doing it again.
Doing what again?
Yeah.
Doing what
You're
again?
literally doing it as you like show me I'm being a sophist, and literally starts doing it.
Yeah, what is the sophistry?
Yeah,
Starts trying
he
to deceive
literally
and distract the
said-
people from what is actually being said.
Yeah, what is the sophistry?
He literally said
I
you
don't
didn't want to
believe
have
we
a
can have knowledge
conversation,
of God.
AJ.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
go,
sophistry.
Can you let me tell
That's
you
not-
about this? You go,
that's
no,
not sophistry.
and then immediately after that, you go, see,
Yeah, retard,
he's
that's
having a
not
conversation
sophistry.
in bad faith.
Yeah, that's not sophistry,
What?
retard.
Do you listening to yourself?
If
Yeah,
you
do
can't
you
follow
know what sophistry
out
is?
there, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, do you know what sophistry is? Yeah, you're invoking
So
terms you
many
don't even know.
contradictions.
Yeah, name one
Sophistry is
contradiction.
a use where you try to deceive the people using, like,
That's not what sophistry
really
is,
shit deception
dummy.
tactics to say,
That's not what
oh, no, it
sophistry is,
can't possibly
dummy.
be that, or it can't possibly be this, or you're going to win bad things to just
No,
try to distract
dummy.
the audience.
Yeah, dummy. That's not what
Doesn't lead
sophistry
to
is.
anywhere.
That's what
Yeah,
sophistry
dummy.
is.
That isn't what sophistry is.
That's new to me. I've never heard that definition of sophistry.
Yeah, that's not what sophistry is.
ADJ.
Sophistry
What
is
do you
just...
think it is?
Yeah, it's just a
ADJ.
school of fallacies. It's just a method
Do you
of
believe you can have
invoking
knowledge of God?
invalid
Alright,
inferences. Yeah, so when...
Can you elaborate on that, please? Like, do you mind elaborating? I didn't quite
Okay,
understand.
yeah. So what sophistry is a school in which they practice the use or adhere to the use of erroneous reasoning. That means that what reasoning is going to be a justifier under logic. Logic is going to be an arithmetic of semantics in which we deduce conclusions inferentially. So errors in inferences would be like Socrates is mortal, all men are mortal, therefore Socrates is man. Right? That's going to be an invalid inference due to the fact that it's not going to adhere to some category of man given that's mortal, right? And there's specific nomers that correspond with specific errors, right? Like begging the question is a form of error within reason. There's informal ones that also deal more with the soundness than the validity of the structure.
Fallen, remember when I said that they asked a malformed question and the reason why I didn't answer it is because it was malformed, and then they bullied me for how long to say, you don't
No, idiot,
I asked him a malformed question, he was happy to answer it, right?
Yeah,
So
idiot.
it's like he's literally
Oh my god. Yeah, you're so mentally like, yeah, you're mentally incompetent. That's
Tell us we're wrong. Tell us we're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. There.
Somebody mentally incompetent.
ADJ, do you believe we can have knowledge of God?
You don't even know what sophistry is.
And then they'll be so straightforward to defend like a simple definition of
Yeah,
sophistry.
no,
And then
yeah,
they'll,
dummy.
swerve around
Yeah, dummy.
like,
Yeah, dummy. Yeah, because you guys are retarded, right? You guys said you used a loaded question. What was loaded?
Prove the non-God position. Let's go, Marco.
What was loaded in his
I'm
question?
asking you a legitimate question. Hello?
Yeah, what is tantamount within the question?
Yeah, if Edgy is going to engage, I would appreciate like if you guys just be quiet and let's see whether he can respond to the clarifying terms, because the first step of philosophical argumentation, right, in order for us to present like some inferences that clarify the relationship between the claims, right, is going to be for us to establish to be clear, right, on the terms and conceptions and distinctions that are going to be operating.
You're going to have to send that to me in writing, man.
So
if you want to do that, you're going to have to send that to me in writing.
Just get out of the meta, dude.
Yeah.
No,
Marco,
it's just too difficult for him to follow. That's why
it's just going to be a first step.
It is too difficult.
It's just going to be a first step.
You don't need to lay out contractual terms, buddy.
Stop over talking.
The terms, right? So when I asked you,
that's what I'm letting you do in the opening statement.
So when I asked you, right, whether you believe,
get to it already, dude.
Shut up. Let him finish the sentence. Let him finish the sentence.
I'm happy for you to define terms in your opening statement. Like when you say, when I use this term, this is how I'm using it. I'm happy for you to do that in your opening statement.
Are you ever going to get
your argument? Make your argument.
To make your argument, like define terms in your opening statement if you need to.
Yeah. How about you pipe down?
Right.
I'm not running away. I'm telling you to make your opening statement.
Okay, here's my opening statement. Are you ready?
Don't make your opening statement.
We can't demonstrate whether or not God exists or doesn't exist.
No. Let Marco and him engage. It was Marco and him, right? They're doing 1-2-1.
I want the argument. Wonderful. Woo.
You know, in order to begin laying out the argument, we need to have a basic comprehension of English. We need to have been to at least, the 5th grade in English and had an English teacher in Fuck off! Fuck off!
I'm not interested in this semantics.
No, you have to agree what you're
talking about. This guy's retarded.
What the fuck do you mean?
If you want to go into defining a terms, define them in your own opening statement.
Who's with the monkey pippy? Like, pipe down.
Okay.
Like everyone else does in every single
Marco, you have full authority to tell ADJ what we're talking about. So
can we please just have
you
like
tell
ADJ
exactly what we're talking about?
Yeah, have ADJ and Marco.
He doesn't get to disagree, by the way. He doesn't, because he doesn't want to agree. He doesn't want to like get a shared agreement on what we're talking about. He just wants you to tell him what we're talking about. So you go ahead and tell him what we're talking about.
Okay, Dumpster, let them do a 1v1.
If that's the conversation he wants to have, I'm happy to take it up. If it's not that, I don't care.
And when I ask him questions, he just dodges, right? He's dishonest cuck.
You have the opening statement. Where is it?
No, Marco.
Where is the opening statement, Marco?
Marco, this is perfect.
You don't need it.
He's dodging my opening statement.
You don't need an opening statement, dummy.
You get to dictate to ADJ the definition of God, and
yeah,
then
shut up.
to disprove it.
Yeah, shut up, monkey.
It's perfect.
It's rare you hear a guy who's audibly fat.
Yeah, so can we? Yeah. No. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, we don't need an opening statement.
He needs an opening statement. The little bitch needs an opening statement. Give him an opening statement and move on.
Just let them 1v1. Right. Let's just leave it at them two talking without interjection from other people.
Yeah. So age, right? You take that God has a mind, right?
Bruh.
Is that your opening statement?
No, he's not doing it.
Have you finished doing your opening
How
statement?
many questions do you have to ask? You've already
Just
asked like
make
4
your
or 6
opening statement, bro.
Fallen, shut your mouth.
Make this official.
How many more
right?
Leave it at a
questions
1v1
until you get to your opening statement?
So we'll make this official real quick.
Just
So
one.
y'all two agree upon a definition of God that you're going to debate on, and then Marco make your opening statement.
Thank you, man. So I take it that he already agreed earlier, right? I was just like asking whether to see whether he's going to backpedal and deny again, right? What he said. He already said that he thinks God has a mind and that God has omni properties.
I said define it, and then
this is a shit opening statement. I'm about to leave. It's getting annoying.
Yeah, go ahead and leave it, G. Go ahead
I'm
and
running
run.
away,
Fuck it.
dodging your opening statement.
Run away, brother.
No, listen. If I'm going to present it, right? So the claim in question here that I'm going to attack is going to be that God has a mind.
Right. I don't believe God has a mind.
Yeah. So I would say that a property of a mind is going to be like intentionality, right? And I would say that intentional states are going to be such as beliefs, desires, etc. Right? Those are going to be like.
Can this other guy shut up?
Nothing to do with you.
What the fuck is this other guy about? He's also lagging.
He's a real NPC.
Failure to provide.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm just making it once more clear. I'm only interested in arguing the point that if Marco is affirming not
why
God...
are you guys running away and over talking when I'm trying to present a fucking argument?
No.
God, Marco.
Dude, your internet sucks. Shut your mouth. Right, you're not a part of the conversation.
Be like, clearly he's making a scene. He's lagging out, bro.
I think like we agree that it's going to be at least at the beginning between me and Edge.
Oh, I just want you to make your opening statement.
Yeah, but you guys keep
why is it so hard?
And pretending.
Can we open up a stage?
Just prove not God.
You're not.
Yeah, can we open up a stage?
Yeah, so I take it the property of a mind is going to be intentionality, and intentional states are going to be like beliefs, desires, etc. Those are going to be like intentional mental states. So this would mean that they are going to be normative as opposed to mere dispositions. And I would say that normativity, in the sense when I can present like a conceptual analysis, it's going to encompass like a possibility of a failure as a demarcation between states that are going to be like intentional and states that are not going to be intentional, that are going to be understood as causal dispositions. So if God cannot fail in a model sense, it's impossible for God to fail the way he's defined. I would say that he cannot have intentional states. And the conclusion would be that therefore God cannot have a mind. That's my opening statement.
Okay, cool. I agree with you. God doesn't have a mind, but why doesn't he exist?
Wait a second. So now you are backpedaling and saying God doesn't have a mind?
This is why he didn't want to define God, because he's just gonna deny any premise.
Let me finish, Marco. Let me finish, because you just made your opening statement. So I'm just going to go along and say, yep, sure, I agree with you. God doesn't have a mind. I'll concede that point, but I'm also going to be highlighting the fact that, me being wrong about whether God has a mind or not, it doesn't matter, because the debate wasn't the debate that I told you that I'm interested in is not whether the fact of God has a mind, is whether he exists. So yeah, I'm happy to believe that you're absolutely right about God not having a mind, because it doesn't undermine the fact that you're talking about his existence, and all you've done is you've moved the goalpost. So if that's your opening statement, that is mine, and yeah, where do you want to go from there?
Yeah, so we agree that God has a mind, right? Doesn't exist.
Now, I'm arguing from a point of ignorance.
Yeah, can this fallen guy shut your mouth?
I don't truly believe that. I'm saying
he's just going to be bad faith.
Move on the debate as
this
quickly
is
as possible.
Why this is exactly why he
That's ridiculous. He's calling you bad faith, but like while you were
Oh my God! Wait! Yeah, fallen, shut your mouth. Because nothing you say is productive. Right? Let's keep it at a 1v1.
Yeah, I think we can safely then say that God is not omniscient, because I take knowledge to be a type of mental state.
Okay, cool.
So since God doesn't have a mind, we can rule out omniscience.
Okay, cool. Still, you're not disproving the existence of God. You're just going along and dismissing qualities
of
him. Great.
I take it that God cannot be an agent, so he cannot.
Shut your mouth, fallen.
Okay, cool. Let's remove that as well. You're still not proving the point.
Okay,
but let's all say, let me go further and say, Marco, let's go further. Marco, please stop. Let me go further and make.
Then Christianity is going to be false.
Yeah,
let me still man your position. Even if God wasn't
loving, you still haven't proven leave it at a 1v1 with Marco. And add.
I think we disproved Christianity. I think he agrees.
I just still man you and disprove your argument.
Wow.
So.
I'm convinced at this point he just wants to listen to himself speak.
It's just he constantly wants to put God on trial, right? And that's all he wants.
Fallen, you're the one who wants to hear yourself speak. Fallen, you're the one who wants to hear yourself speak. Like, shut your mouth.
Mannerisms.
Yeah, Fallen's the one who wants to hear himself speak. Like, shut your mouth and leave it at a 1v1. Like, damn.
Yo, ADJ, why don't you and Darth hang out, man? Aren't you both Christians?
I don't think ADJ knows what it means to put God on trial. I don't think he knows what those fucking words are.
I don't think he knows most of the words you use.
That whole argument had nothing to do with putting God on trial. It was about the description of God. There's nothing on trial about it.
He's basically saying, if you're not willing to engage with the argument that I have a dialogue tree prepared for, then I'm not willing to engage with you.
I think he did a fair job, though, of demonstrating the Christian God impossible.
If you attack someone's faith,
this is why he didn't want to define. This is why he didn't want to agree to definition on God.
Well, what he was saying was disprove the Muslim God too.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there is.
He already disproved the Christian God, so at least he can.
There is no holistic definition for what God is.
I am not interested in anything else unless Marco is proving not God. Okay, that's it.
Hold on. Wait.
There is no coherent definition of
Hold
what
on.
a God is. You have to define what you mean by God.
No, hold on, Dumpster, because Mark already flourished. His position already flourished, right?
Americans obviously don't believe in
I
consent
know, but
because they're trying
ADJ
to
doesn't
oppose
want to
all these
listen.
other arguments.
ADJ is not interested in defining what we mean by God.
He already told you what he's working with when he produces the term of God, right? And he already demonstrated his falsical, the ontological status of this supposed God. So his position flourished.
Yeah, but he's talking about a specific God within a specific set of theology.
Yeah, so he's saying the theology. That's what he means by God.
Is incoherent.
That's what he means by God. Yeah, you're just trying to gerrymander the parameters of what it means to say something is God. Yeah, so he already gave.
Gerrymander
the parameters.
Alright, so badass. Wow. If I believed in
dude, shut your mouth.
I believed in the rainbow.
Bro, his dick's not a lollipop.
He made the claim.
Take it out your mouth.
It doesn't exist. So that's what the argument was.
Somebody's mic's really fucked up. He's mumbling. I can't understand shit.
Yeah, so if you went along and disproved the fact that I believed in the rainbow serpent, alright, that doesn't disprove God, that just disproves my idea of God. Like, again, my idea of God doesn't disprove God.
You're like ADJ's been saying, you're just talking about the qualities of gods. Like,
no, Fallen, you can't track
God at all.
Yeah. Nice.
And you're not substituting it with, and the
nice
reason
opinion.
why you can't be God is
You
because
have to
of
define
this
it
evidence.
first, no?
You're just going, what you believe in is bad, and I'm saying, cool, I could throw out everything that I believe in, right? Because me believing in God
you're
is
so
what
dumb.
God is dependent on.
You're so dumb, Ads. Like, you really are just a moron.
I'm gonna go with Joe.
Yeah, please leave. You're like so stupid.
Hold on, listen, we set the boundary. The guy set the boundaries to begin with, right? When you said when you asked him what God are we talking about, right? What is God? And you said the God.
We already explained this like 20 times
today. The parameters that God was ADJ already set the parameters that the God was the God of the Christian Bible. And when you disprove that,
yeah,
God,
this was already explained.
Well, fine, you disproved that God. Well, ADJ, you're the one that said that is God, right? You didn't say this is just one concept of God. You said this is God. The God of the Christian Bible is God.
You get him.
Disprove that.
Bob, we already went over this like 20 times, and this is why we rather have him leave. Like, going supposedly enjoy your life, you're just a waste of time. You can't track a basic conversation. We don't need you in here, right? We already explained this like a plurality of times.
Damn, somebody's mad.
No, you're just retarded.
And I would say that the notion of God that Edge might have, it's gonna seems compatible with.
Fallen is a dummy, bro.
What I mean by atheism, it's
a personal attacks. That's cute.
So it's not a personal attack. It's an evaluation.
You already agreed that
dummy.
If in Christianity, right, one of the essential properties of God are going to be that he has a personhood and that he has omniscience and that he has a mind, right? Then that notion of God is going to be false because he agreed with that already. So he's going to just concede to that point. So he's talking about something else when he's talking about God. And I'm not sure that what he's referring to as the God is going to be like incompatible with atheism.
Yeah, I mean, if this guy's going to stick around in DC, I'm going to just leave because like his mental incompetency is like intolerable. It's very vulgar, so I'm going to leave.
Said, you're not.
Dude, you lag. You're just lagging. Please just stop talking.
How's it going?
Lagging.
Dude, you're lagging. Just shut your mouth.
Compatible with atheism.
Your mic sounds like shit. You got your phone in your pocket or something, or what?
No, I'm gonna keep spoken to annoy them.
You're lagging. Nobody can hear what you're saying.
No.
Yeah, we don't even know what he's saying. He has that McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Really would have given you better internet.
Yeah, but you have to hear me lagging.
You're lagging. You're breaking up.
Alright, well, I'm done with this.
God doesn't want you to speak. God doesn't want you to speak, man.
I think I endured my...
God loves it when I speak, actually.
Yeah, same, man. I'm gonna leave as well.
I thought I was here to, like, witness a fruitful debate. But instead, I just, like...
Typical
on Discord?
Christians.
Leave.
Dipshit.
Leave.
He ran, that's hilarious.
Wow, what's up with the personal attacks? Isn't that against rules? Like rule number 1, no personal attacks?
Bro's gonna cry, someone called him a dum-dum.
Moderators.
He's gonna cry to Mod, I called him a dum-dum.
No personal attacks this entire time, it's okay. It's bad when we do it. It's okay. ATJ, no problem.
Bro, really crying. I called him a
Imagine
dummy.
winning the debate when you're lagging.
It's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Alright, peace.
It's fine.
These people are
Okay. I forgive you all.